What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony AJ Big Femi Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua threatens to dash the heavyweight world titles if he regains them by beating Alexander Usyk in rematch and demands more respect. Wow. Anthony Joshua has warned that he could throw away the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO heavyweight world titles if he regains them from Alexander Usyk in their rematch. Of course, we know the Ukrainian dethroned Anthony Joshua September 25th by obtaining those belts, but many felt that AJ was too passive in the first fight and failed to use his natural advantage such as size and strength to overcome Usyk. In the conversation with JD Sports, Joshua was told his fans will be hoping to see more of the AJ people feared in the past, to which he replied, "But I feel like I never got that respect. Let's keep it 100. Let me be real with you." When asked whether he thought people used to assume he would always KO his opponents, Joshua answered, "Nah, that's wrong. I thought, all right, you know what? I'm gonna come in this game and take on everyone and anyone." Okay. And he said, "It doesn't matter who. I can only beat what's in front of me, but I've got to make sure that they're top. Maybe it's because I'm British that none of these other guys are respecting my thing." I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to bring the heavyweight division to Great Britain. I'm going to show people we are solid, because I think people think we drink tea and eat biscuits and sit with the queen. I feel like I'm not getting looked at as someone who is a dominant heavyweight in the division. This big Anthony Joshua goes and wins, becomes 3-time. I'm a dash these belts because you got to learn to respect me as a person. Quote that. I'm tired. I don't want to be respected because of the belts I hold. I want to be respected because of the man you see. Let me counterpunch. First off, I don't think Anthony Joshua is going to ditch those belts. I think that's an option, and I think that's one of the things he feels when he doesn't feel that he gets the respect that he needs. Something that, that's a reflex, or something you do in response to not feeling respected. Okay? So I don't really think that he's going to do that. I mean, he's fought too hard for him. He's lost it. He fought too hard to get them back, and he keeps obtaining them like other heavyweights. Okay, so no, I don't think he'll do that. I do remember Eddie Hearn, however, threatening to drop all the belts in order to fight Tyson Fury, because they thought Tyson Fury was connected to the WBC belt, but the WBC belt was really not contingent on him fighting Wilder. He needed to fight Wilder because of contractual agreement to fight Wilder and Wilder only. Okay, it just so happened Wilder was the former champion. Okay, but it didn't really have anything to do with the WBC. All right, so so that was a tactic. But him talking about ditching the belts, hey, I'm gonna get rid of these belts to show you guys, to keep you guys to respect me. Well, let me counterpunch for a second. Anthony Joshua will always have the hate. He will always have people that hate him. Okay, that's not. If he goes in there and knocks out Usyk, if he goes in there and fights Tyson Fury, if he goes in there and fights whoever and knocks out whoever, people are still going to talk this shit. And I think what happens with Joshua, I think he reads enough comments, negative comments, to have that type of mindset to draw a conclusion that, hey, these people don't respect me. I think Anthony Joshua needs to focus on positive instead of negative. Okay? Because look, history shows us about Joshua. Things that he reads affects him. Just like he thought, or he said, I went in there to try to box or outbox Usyk because Tyson Fury said I couldn't box. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, those type of things and people saying things like that should not get you in a certain mind frame to do something that's not beneficial to your career. You know what I mean? Listening to the next fucking guy, and he's your rival. He might have told you that shit to see if you would try to do that to get your ass beat, and that's what happened. You got outboxed. Therefore, You got your ass beat by a guy that was a better boxer than you. Okay, so I think him saying that, hey, I'm going to throw all these belts away. I'm going to take all the progress and throw all the things that I've done in my career away because a couple motherfuckers don't like me. You go tell them, best fuck off. You know what I mean? That's what you should say to that, because that's what it is. You know, he's like, I don't think people respect me. So he had to be talking about something that he read, or people that are people of importance that say things derogatory, or he feels derogatory about him. You know, who can I think about as an example? Maybe Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Frank Bruno. You know what I'm saying? These guys have fought before. You know, so maybe that, like, because of remarks that those guys have said, maybe he feels the way he feels today. You know, but him willing to throw all the belts away, if he did that, I would tell you that would be some power move shit. But only if he was doing it to make a statement, but not if he's doing it because he feels somebody else doesn't respect him, because he's going to get disrespect anywhere and everywhere he goes. Okay, and it's not really disrespect, a lot of it's hate. Okay, so they're not even really, you know what I mean? Like, I think Andre Ward was hating on Joshua. I think Timothy Bradley was hating on Joshua. You know what I mean? I think those guys were saying things like that. He's just not good enough. I don't think he can win. I don't think he can beat these guys because I don't think he's, you know what I mean? So, yeah, not the reasons on his skill set and the things that he does and his tendencies and habits. No, he's just not good enough. That's not telling me anything. You're just talking shit. So if guys like that, or responses like that has Anthony Joshua feeling that type of way to throw all his progress away, I think he needs to focus on the positive. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua threatening to get rid of all the belts if people won't and don't respect him. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.